A lot of people are only doing passive lending and passive ownership, but they have this expectation of the returns that come from active lending and active ownership. And the gap between those two is just understanding. If they understood, then they would have the choice to learn what they needed to learn to move from passive to active and then accelerate their wealth building journey. That was what happened to Wendy and I. We did the math. My very first job, I was putting 10% of my salary with the match into a 401k. And over time, that's done really well because I started when I was like 24 years old. And I've just done it every year, just faithfully taking money off the top and putting it in a mutual fund through my 401k. Yay. But it's also passive ownership. It's only grown at a certain rate. So while that definitely can take care of you in retirement, it's not the stuff that a lot of dreams are made of, right? Oh man, I want to own a second home, or I want to go skiing in Colorado and take my family on trips. Even not the extravagant stuff, not yachts and planes and helicopters. I'm just talking about the stuff that normal people dream about. Now, at the end of the day, you have those four choices. Chances are most of you have some money in at least one or two of them. You might have a savings account. You might have a small 401k or a retirement account. Some of you may even have a few active loans out there, or you own a home or an investment property, and maybe some of you are even business owners. I know a lot of our listeners are. You get a rate of return from those things, and that you go from the bottom to the top now. That becomes your unearned income over time. And the trick here is that the earlier in the game, we can start moving some of our money into investing, any kind of investing, then we begin the journey so that those things can compound over time and grow. And the more active we get into lending and ownership, the higher those rates of return and the faster the cycle goes.